Okay, thank you. First of all, I'd like to thank Coach Pope and his staff and everybody here at Rupp Arena. Man, we've been treated like royalty. I mean, this has been an unbelievable place, and it's one thing coming to Kentucky and having the opportunity to play here with our Division II program and these young men getting the opportunity, but it's another thing the way we're treated. And I can't say enough about the people here at this university that have just made it special for us, and we really appreciate that. And I thought our kids competed tonight. We're going against a really, really good old Kentucky basketball team, and I love the way Mark has his guys playing. I mean, that's the way we want to play. I just told our guys in the locker room, that they're ready to shoot the ball all the time. They got shooters. That's how we recruit. When we were watching Kentucky, we run a lot of the same things that Kentucky does. Damn, we don't have the same players though, but they really do a really good job, and I think we can learn a lot from this. And we got better this week. We got better from Saturday when we had a Division I scrimmage in Minneapolis to today, and we were garbage on Saturday. I thought today we competed and did some things that we needed to do, and our young men, we won our first national championship this past year, and they've been playing tight, and I think they've been feeling like if we don't win another championship this year, then it's a failure of a season, which is totally wrong. Totally wrong. I mean, I want our guys to have fun and just, again, compete. And if they do that, then good things are going to happen. And I think we're on our way to getting that done.
Okay, if you have a question for the student athlete or Coach Morgan Thaler, please raise your hand. We'll get a wireless microphone to you. Questions?
Matt, it was obviously Jackson tonight, but how difficult was it to prepare for an offense where you knew just about everybody on the court could hit a three at any point?
Very difficult. And honestly, we didn't talk a lot about Kentucky. We talked about ourselves. And going in here, like I said, we were so bad on our last scrimmage that we needed to be better ourselves and walk out of the locker room feeling like we at least did something positive. And I thought we did. And obviously, we're not going to see a team like Kentucky the rest of the year. And I thought our guys settled in. It kind of was like our championship game last year. I thought it was going to be, it's like, we'll settle in a little bit. And I thought we did. And, the last 4 minutes of the first half killed us, and the first 4 minutes of the second half killed us. And they're going to go on runs, and they score in bunches. We knew that. But again, I love the way that they play.
Coach, the way that Lamont Butler plays defense seems like it makes it difficult for offense.
Yeah.
Just what is it besides the picking up mostly full court that he does that makes it difficult for a point guard?
Well, he's so physical, and with us, we have Harrison's a small point guard, and he sweated them all night long, and we really wanted to get Kirk involved a little bit more because he could be like a point forward for us and bring the ball up, and we talked about that a couple of times. But it's just physicality. I mean, he's a man playing against boys right now, and defensively, he's a monster. I mean, there's no question, and he's going to cause a lot of guards trouble.
Coach, you talk about how you guys kind of come into this game carrying yourself as a team. What's this going to look like for you finishing out the rest of your season? And, as far as plan, how is this team going to look to prepare for the rest of your schedule that you have? What do you take away from this game? What does it look like for you going into the next game?
I think this whole road trip is big for us. We're on the road for 8 days, and so we have 4 games on the road. We're heading to Lakeland, Kentucky, a small college basketball tournament. We have Florida Southern on Saturday night. They're ranked 19th in the nation. We just got ranked number 1 in the nation today. So we need an identity. We just haven't had an identity this preseason and even last week. And that's what we talked about, being on the road by ourselves. We need that. We need to we need to get some connectivity with our guys. And I think we saw a little bit more of that tonight, and we're going to hopefully build on that tomorrow in practice, going in Thursday, and then playing Saturday and Sunday.
Coach, you mentioned having to prepare for this team with them being able to shoot all those threes, but I mean, this team has never played together. I mean, other than last game, how do you prepare for a team with such little film and maybe kind of looking at this game and the last game? What does this say about this team that they're bonding so early on in the season?
Yeah, I think that what it shows is that what we just like to talk to my guys. I mean, we took too many tough twos, and we don't want to take tough twos. Kentucky and Mark's got this guys believing in that 3-point shot. And there's a time when they made, I don't know, would they take 36 or something like that, or I don't even know. But they just continue to bomb them and bomb them and bomb them, and that's you're going to continue. You're going to make them, and so that's where we've got to get away from making two. We took too many bad twos when I'd rather take all those threes, and then percentages are there for it. You know, and I'm not a real smart guy. I went to Western Illinois, and I mean it's just it's not the Harvard of the Midwest. I'll tell you that, but that's smart basketball.
Caden, Coach talked about just coming here, going through this process of playing at Kentucky. What was it like from a player's perspective, and what do you think you guys can get out of playing in this atmosphere against this team?
Man, it was super nerve-wracking at first. I mean, we get on the floor and there's just thousands of people there. Not used to that at all. So, I mean, just getting in that environment where you're getting those jitters out, super good to have that early. And then when we go into games like, who do we play? Southern Florida, Florida Southern. We play them, and I mean, it's going to be like a home game for them. So just coming in with already those jitters already out.
Your coach, you mentioned Kentucky. You said bombs three after three after three. I wonder how demoralizing can that be for teams trying to stop that?
I had more hair before the game started, and look at me now, man. I mean, it is very demoralizing because you can, and in a way they get the ball up the floor too quick. I mean, in the second half they got up the floor a lot quicker than they did in the first half. You know, and our guys knew that, but it's hard to go from that offensive end to the defensive end just like that, and that's. You know, I thought their length really hurt us too, and they have such good length. And you know, I thought a couple times we had some opportunities offensively. They got their hands on the balls and got some turnovers. And I just think they played a game the right way. I really do. And again, they may not win 25, 30 games this year. I don't know, but Mark's gonna get this thing going big time. And you can just tell the kids they're selfless too. Those guys are. There's a couple of possessions they had that 4 or 5 guys touched the ball. I mean that's fun basketball. And they kept it off the floor. I mean you see that. And a couple times they had to make them. But I'm like, man, that was a hell of a possession right there.
Any other questions for coach or student athlete? Anyone else? Anybody in the back?
I just want to say I can't thank University of Kentucky and Coach Pope enough. This awesome experience, and we appreciate everything you guys have done for us.
Thank you. Good luck this season.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.